Hari Om. Let us now continue the interesting discussion that we are in the midst of. So, Swamiji had quoted the example of the mirror and the eyes. He equated the Shastras to the mirror and independent thinking to the eyes. When the Shastra and independent thinking go together, go hand in hand, then the Shastras tell their story, their secrets, as it were, to that candidate who will benefit enormously as a result. Shankaracharya says this beautifully by using two words, Panditaha and Medhavi. In the Upanishad itself, Panditaha refers to the one who has Shastric learning. And Medhavi refers to the person who has independent thinking. Medhavi is a person who has independent thinking. And when there is no independent thinking, we know what will happen. I can only use the words that Swamiji used. I become not much different from a tape recorder that has the capacity to replay what has been recorded. I'll be merely parroting the words of the Shastras taught by our Guru. And not only that, even this example, Gaudapadacharya used 3,000 years ago. I will be able to quote that example too. So, merely parroting the words of the Guru and the Shastra is not going to be helpful for one's development along the spiritual path. If I can present the same teaching with using my words that come out as a result of my understanding, using a suitable example, it means I have understood the teaching. Of course, it's not mandatory that you need to illustrate by way of an example, but if you can, then it definitely reflects your thorough understanding of the subject matter. This is called Vivechana Shakti. Viveka Shakti, what Swamiji had told us at the very beginning, as during the introduction to Vivekachudamani. Viveka Shakti is what all of us have been blessed with. Viveka Shakti Vyapara is employing this Viveka Shakti to Atma Anatma Vivechanam. And as a result of Viveka Shakti Vyapara, there is Viveka Shakti Vyapara Janita Jnanam. It gives rise to solid, doubtless conviction. Therefore, Shankaracharya says the next stage is Atma Anatma Vivechanam. The capacity to independently discriminate between Atma and Anatma, which corresponds to the process of Mananam. This corresponds to the process of Mananam. Vidvatvam is Shravanam. Atma Anatma Vivechanam is Mananam. Shankaracharya, in this beautiful shloka, lays it all out step by step, like a Navaratri Golu arrangement. Very logical progression. And then, what is the final stage? Shankaracharya says, Swa Anubhavaha. Swa Anubhavaha. Swa Anubhavaha means Aparoksha Jnanam. Aparoksha Jnanam. Important. Or it also equates to Nididhyasanam. Beautiful. So, Vidvatvam, Atma Anatma Vivechanam, and Swa Anubhavaha, which equate to Shravana, Manana, and Nididhyasanam. Aparoksha Karanam. Internalizing the teaching is Swa Anubhava or Nididhyasanam. Assimilating the teaching, that is the capacity to replace the word Atma and Brahman with the word I. The capacity to replace the word Atma and Brahman with the word I. The capacity to replace the word Brahma and Atma with the word I. What does this mean? Until now, Brahman was something distant for me. There is something called Brahman which is revealed by the Shastras. I've been saying it all along. Yes, Brahman is existent. I appreciate that. So what? I should be able to say, I am Brahman. Aham Brahmasmi. This should not be a mere verbal statement. I must be able to say it from the deepest recesses of my heart. Why not? After all, this Shastra is telling me that I am the most immaculate, the most beautiful entity in the entire creation. Why not claim it? Why not? The Shastra says, I am Ananda Swarupaha. My nature is happiness. I don't have to go around anywhere hunting for happiness. I am the only source of permanent peace, security, and happiness. All this is revealed by our dear Shastras. Why not lay claim to all of them? I must be able to say, I am Brahman, Aham Brahmasmi, from the bottom of my heart. I should be able to say every definition in the Shastras about Brahman. I must be able to relate with it, relate with every definition without a flutter. Without a flutter. I should be able to say, I am pure, I am independent. The world cannot disturb me. Aham Jivan Muktaha. Aham Jivan Muktaha. I should be able to say, repeat, what Trishankuhu said in Shikshavalli. Aham Vrikshasya Reriva Irtif Prushtangireriva Urdhvapavitro Vajiniva Swamrutamasmi Dravinagum Savarchasam. Sumedha Amrutokshitaha Iti Trishankor Vedanu I should be able to roar and say that I am the immaculate Brahman. Thus, I must be able to declare from the bottom of my heart, Aham Jivan Muktaha Asmi. This internalization, assimilation, is called Aparokshikaranam. Aparokshikaranam. And is called Nididhyasanam. This understanding, this thorough, firm understanding, this conviction is called, this process of developing this stability is called Nididhyasana, which is referred to here in this shloka as Swa Anubhava. Swanubhava. That's the next stage. So, Shravanam, Mananam, and then Nididhyasanam. Then, what is the next stage? Shankaracharya says, Brahmatmana samsthitihi. Brahmatmana samsthitihi. What does that mean? Abiding in this knowledge that I am none other than Brahman. Brahmatmana samsthitihi means abiding in this knowledge that I am Brahman. Brahmatma rupena avasthanam Brahmatmana samsthitihi. It is known as Brahma Nishtha. Brahma Nishtha. Otherwise called Atmanishtha. Otherwise called Jnana Nishtha. Otherwise called in the Gita as Brahmi Sthitihi. So, Brahmanishtha, Brahmatmana Rupena Avasthanam means is synonymous with Brahmanishtha, Atmanishtha, Jnananishtha, or as revealed in the Gita, Brahmi Sthitihi, otherwise called Sthiraprajna, otherwise called Jivan Muktihi. Brahmatmana samsthitihi means Jivan Muktihi. Aham Jivan Muktaha Asmi. I should be able to roar at the top of my voice. Not necessarily verbalize it, but it's just figuratively speaking. And what is the difference between Nididhyasanam and Jivan Muktihi? We will explore this interesting feature in the upcoming capsules and take our study forward of the concluding portions of Shloka number 2. Hari Om. Om Durjana Sajjano Bhuyad Sajjana Shantimapnuyad Shanto Muccheta Bandhebhyah Muktaschanyaan Vimochayet Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramayah Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschit Dukha Bhag Bhaved Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om